The word spice may sound innocent. It's even marketed as incense or potpourri. But spice is made with chemicals that can have unpredictable, psychotic effects. It can take you to a dark place you may not survive.
He was the best son anybody could ever ask for.
Raising Brandon Murphy was the joy of his parents' lives. He was their only child.
He was a little chunky growing up, and then all of a sudden he just blossomed into this Justin Bieber-like
went from
type
skinny
kid.
to what we call husky, and then
Yeah.
he just went
So this,
good looking.
Murphy graduated at the top of his class and earned a full college scholarship.
He did a lot with me. I mean, he'd come home and talk to me and felt like he could tell me anything. That's what I wanted him to, to do.
But the teen had a secret he kept from his parents. Friends say Murphy was smoking spice. And now his family believes it's what killed him.
He said, "Oh, just listen and just roll with it." That's what he said, just roll with it. So he asked me if he could just take off and go to Florida. And I just kind of snickered. I said, "No, you can't just take off and go to Florida."
In 2011, Lori Murphy remembers her son wanting to take off and go to Florida, about 5 hours away from their home in Anniston. She says her son wanted to go there, turn around, and come right back, a plan that didn't make a whole lot of sense.
He said everybody was in Florida and he was lonely. And this is what's hard for me to live with, because I said, when he said, I'm lonely, the boy's never been lonely. I mean, he's got friends. The friends are always over here. And when he said he was lonely, I snickered and I said, "Boy, you are just grasping for straws now, aren't you?"
Lori says her son kept pressing the issue. It seemed so out of the blue to her. She stood her ground.
I'm like, "I can't believe you. I can't talk to you right now, because it's still on the Florida trip." And that's my last words to him.
The Murphys say their son found his father's pistol.
he had to just rummage through the room, just under everything, looking, because he had no clue where it was there. Never seen it but one time, and he went to the bedroom and shot himself. When she come running out screaming, I run in the room and just laid with him till the ambulance got here, and it was too late. That was the end of our life as we know it. I mean, it went from Camelot to just a nightmare.
The Murphys buried their son without any answers. His erratic behavior that day left them confused and heartbroken. After the teen's funeral, Steve Murphy cleaned out his son's car. He found packets and receipts for spice. You could buy spice at gas stations at that time. The teen's friends later told the Murphys their son smoked it the morning of his death.
Oz, dementia, lunacy, time traveler.
Mike Reese with the Alabama Alcoholic Beverage Control Board helped the Murphys connect the dots.
Something caused it, and it wasn't an action of his own. That something else caused him to do something that in a million years he would never done.
The Murphys told Reese about their son complaining about heart problems, the teen's sleepless nights. They even took him to a cardiologist twice. They say doctors never found anything wrong. In retrospect, the parents realized their son's behavior was far from normal.
And all of a sudden he just cut me off short. Never got, verbally mean to me, but he was just very irritable, cut me off short, gotta go, blah, blah, blah. And that was the biggest thing right there.
It was very frightening.
Reese told the Murphys those are side effects of smoking spice.
The agitation, the withdrawal, the rapid heartbeats, the night sweats. It was just like chicken and lid style.
It was like a light came on, and they realized that that it probably was related to the use.
Spice is made up of green leaves. It is sprayed with a solution of man-made chemicals, many that have never been tested on humans and created by underground chemists. Even the packaging warns you, not for human consumption. In a Skype interview, a Drug Enforcement Administration spokesperson told me China is the #1 exporter of the lethal drug.
We're basically acting as guinea pigs for these labs overseas.
You never really know what is inside these packets and how your body will react. The DEA says it's like playing Russian roulette. Spice does not discriminate. You could be a good kid, try it once, and it changes your life forever. But you don't have to take my word for it. Coming up in part 2 of our special report, a young man tells you how death came knocking on his door seconds after he smoked Spice.